Hello everyone and welcome back to Hanon Epoxy, Hanon Resin and Craft. Today's video is all about one of the most eye-catching, dramatic, and conversation-starting epoxy floor designs you can create. The lava design effect. If you've ever seen an epoxy floor that looks like flowing molten lava, volcanic energy, liquid fire, or glowing cracks running through the floor, then you've already seen this technique in action. And the truth is, while the final result looks incredibly complex, the real secret isn't luck. It's understanding, color selection, layer placement, pigment movement, timing, heat control, flow control, and most importantly, knowing when to stop touching the epoxy. In this video, I'll walk you through the entire process step by step, exactly how professionals approach a lava design floor. We'll cover what a lava design actually is, materials and tools needed, surface preparation, color selection, base coat installation, creating lava veins, creating glowing effects, heat gun techniques, common mistakes, professional finishing tips. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to create a professional lava effect instead of simply pouring random colors and hoping for the best. And if you're serious about epoxy flooring, decorative resin art, and professional installation techniques, make sure you subscribe to Hanon Epoxy. A special thank you to our channel members:
George Nana,
Anurag Walpure, Robert Potman. Your support helps us continue producing detailed educational content for epoxy professionals around the world. And remember, we're also preparing exclusive members-only practical tutorials, so consider becoming a member if you'd like to support the channel and gain access to future premium content. Now, let's get started. What is a lava design epoxy floor? Before we start mixing colors, let's understand what we're creating. A lava floor is a decorative epoxy design that imitates flowing lava, molten rock, volcanic cracks, glowing magma, fire veins, energy patterns. The effect is created using multiple pigments arranged in a way that produces depth, movement, and contrast. When people look at a great lava floor, they should feel movement. The floor should look alive. It should feel like energy is flowing beneath the surface. That's what separates professional lava designs from amateur ones. Understanding the secret of lava designs. Here's the biggest mistake beginners make. They think lava design is about using red paint. It's not. The secret is contrast. Real lava contains bright, glowing areas, dark, cooling areas, deep shadows, hot highlights. This means successful lava floors usually use a combination of
black,
dark gray, metallic black,
deep red,
orange,
gold, copper,
yellow, sometimes fluorescent pigments. The contrast between dark and bright colors creates the illusion of heat. Without contrast, the floor looks flat. Materials required. Let's prepare everything before we begin. You'll need surface preparation materials, grinder, vacuum, crack filler, primer, epoxy materials, floor epoxy system, pigments, metallic powders if desired, common lava colors,
black,
metallic black,
deep red,
bright red, orange,
gold,
yellow, application tools, roller, squeegee, mixing buckets, measuring containers, heat gun, spiked shoes, mixing drill, safety equipment, gloves, respirator, goggles, protective clothing. Professionals organize all tools before mixing epoxy. Because once epoxy is mixed, time becomes valuable. Step 1. Surface preparation. As always, preparation comes first. No decorative effect can save poor preparation. Inspect the floor carefully. Look for
cracks, dust,
oil contamination, moisture issues, weak concrete. Repair all defects before moving forward. Grinding. Mechanical grinding creates the proper profile for bonding. Grinding removes weak concrete, contamination, previous coatings, surface latents. This step dramatically improves adhesion. Vacuuming. After grinding, vacuum thoroughly. Then vacuum again. Dust can ruin an otherwise beautiful floor. Step 2. Apply the primer. Primer creates a strong connection between the concrete and decorative system. Apply evenly. Avoid puddles. Allow proper curing. Many lava floor failures begin because people rush through the primer stage. Don't be that person. Step 3. Choosing the design layout. Before mixing any color, plan the design. Professionals rarely improvise large projects. Ask yourself, where will the main lava veins flow? Where will the bright hotspots appear? Where will the dark cooling zones exist? Think of it like drawing a map before beginning a journey. Step 4. Mixing the base color. Most lava floors begin with a dark background.
Why?
Because darkness creates depth, and depth creates realism. Popular background colors include
Black.
metallic black, charcoal gray, deep graphite. Mix carefully according to the manufacturer's ratio. Measure accurately. Mix slowly. Scrape the sides and bottom of the container. Allow trapped air bubbles to begin rising naturally. Step 5. Apply the base coat. Pour the dark base coat onto the floor. Spread evenly using squeegee, roller. Maintain a consistent thickness. Take your time. This layer creates the foundation for everything that follows. A strong design starts with a strong base. Step 6. Preparing the lava colors. Now the exciting part begins. Prepare separate cups for
Deep red.
represents hot lava. Bright red creates energy and movement. Orange creates heat transitions. Yellow represents the hottest zones. Metallic gold adds glowing highlights. You don't need huge quantities. A little pigment often creates dramatic effects. Step 7. Creating the lava veins. This is where the floor begins to come alive. Using the colored epoxy, pour irregular flowing lines. Avoid straight lines. Nature rarely creates perfect geometry. Lava flows organically. Create curves, branches, intersections,
Splits.
think about how a river naturally moves. The same concept applies here. Step 8. Building depth. Now begin layering colors. Inside a red vein, add orange. Inside the orange, add yellow. Inside the yellow, add small highlights of gold. This layering creates depth, and depth creates realism. The closer you get to the center of the lava flow, the brighter the colors become. This mimics real molten rock. Step 9. Using the heat gun. Now we introduce movement. A heat gun is not just for removing bubbles.
It is also a design tool.
Use gentle passes. Push colors slightly. Blend edges carefully. Stretch certain areas. Create natural flow patterns. Remember, you're guiding the epoxy, not forcing it. Too much heat creates muddy colors. Too much movement destroys detail. Professionals use restraint. Step 10. Creating glowing hotspots. The most impressive lava floors often contain hotspots. These are bright focal points that look extremely hot. Use yellow, metallic gold,
Bright orange.
create small concentrated areas. Do not overuse them. Too many hotspots make the floor look chaotic. Strategic placement creates impact. Step 11. Adding depth with dark areas. Many beginners focus only on bright colors. Professionals understand the importance of darkness. Add black accents around some lava veins. This increases contrast, and contrast makes the glowing areas appear even brighter. Sometimes the darkest areas make the brightest areas shine. Step 12. Final bubble removal. Inspect the entire floor. Look for air bubbles,
Foam.
imperfections. Use gentle heat where necessary. Move continuously. Never stay in one location too long. Heat should assist the floor, not damage it. Step 13. Know when to stop. This is one of the most important professional skills. At some point, the floor looks good. Then people keep touching it, and touching it, and touching it, until they ruin it. Professionals understand when to stop. Once the design is balanced, walk away. Let the epoxy do its job. Curing process. Protect the floor from
Dust.
water, foot traffic, airborne debris. Follow manufacturer curing recommendations. Patience is part of professionalism. The floor should be allowed to cure properly before exposure to traffic. Applying a protective topcoat. For many lava floors, a topcoat is highly recommended. Popular options include polyurethane PU, excellent scratch resistance; polyaspartic, excellent UV resistance and durability. The topcoat protects your artwork while extending floor life. Think of it as insurance for your design. Common mistakes. Let's avoid expensive failures.
Mistake 1.
Too many colors. More colors do not automatically create better art. Mistake 2. Overheating with the heat gun. Mistake 3. Poor surface preparation.
Mistake 4.
Overworking the design. Mistake 5. No design plan. Mistake 6. Using low-quality pigments. Mistake 7. Ignoring environmental conditions. Professional tips. Here are a few tips that make a huge difference. Study real lava photographs. Nature is the best teacher. Work from dark to light. Use contrast intentionally. Create focal points. Leave negative space. Control movement. Respect the chemistry. And remember, the most beautiful lava floors often contain less detail than you think. Professionals create impact through balance, not chaos. Final thoughts. A lava design epoxy floor is more than a coating. It's artwork. It's a combination of
chemistry, color theory, technique,
timing, creativity. When done correctly, it transforms an ordinary floor into something unforgettable. And that's what great decorative flooring should do. It should make people stop,
look,
and ask, how is that made?
Closing.
If this video helped you understand lava design epoxy flooring, make sure you subscribe to Hanon Epoxy, Hanon Resin, and Craft. We're continuously creating professional tutorials covering decorative epoxy floors, metallic flooring, ocean designs, marble effects, polyaspartic coatings, river tables, resin art, professional business tips. A special thank you again to our members:
George Nana,
Anurag Walpure, Robert Potman. Your support helps us continue creating detailed educational content. And if this video inspired your next project, don't forget that super thanks is a great way to support the channel and help us create even more practical tutorials. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video here on Hanon Epoxy.